It's quite an honor for me to introduce our next speaker. She is the epitome of Latina success in America. She recently was honored at the Billboard Awards with an Icon Award, and I can't think of a better way to describe her, an icon in our community. LULAC is so proud of Jennifer Lopez. Her prolific career includes success in everything she touches, from films such as Selena, Made in Manhattan, and El Cantante, to millions of records sold, mega world tours, fragrances, fashion, and the list goes on and on. We are excited about her partnership with Nouveau TV, and we know the power of the stories that she is about to tell. It is called Los Jets. It is about a high school soccer team made up almost entirely of Latino boys in a small town in the South. This story is especially important because some of these boys are not unlike the children we are seeing on our border now. Young, frightened, and looking for a place to be with their families, to be safe and to be free. It's about the new arrivals who are shattering the stereotypes and trying to live, fit into, and thrive in their communities. This is not just about soccer. It's the story of a big part of the present-day Latino community. So take a short look now at Los Jets.
Playing on this team, something I'll never forget. It's something that'll be stuck in my heart forever.
In a small southern town, these boys were outsiders.
I have a good GPA. The only thing I don't have is the documents.
Until one man showed them a way in.
Many of these boys have been through very traumatic experiences.
I was 7 years old when I crossed into the state. My mom and dad, they crossed without me.
A lot of stuff, man.
Each week, they'll fight to win on the field.
When I get the ball in my feet in a game, adrenaline kicks in and they're like, you just do what you do.
And fight for their dreams off the field.
The field is level for everybody. Outside the field, the story's very different.
This is what we are, like, this is what we're made out of.
What I know about myself is that I will go to college, I will graduate, and prove to everybody who doubted me.
We just have to give it our all.
All about what is in your heart. This is our game. We set the tone of this game. Let's play our game the way we want.
Once you're a Jet, you're always going to be a Jet.
Wow, looks like a great show, and we encourage all of the LULAC membership to tune in on July 16th on Nouveau TV. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge LULAC welcome to the pride of the Bronx, the incomparable Jennifer Lopez.
Good morning. Is it good afternoon already? Oh, thank you guys so much. I want to, what? I love you, Bubby. Yes, I do. I want to thank LULAC National President Margaret Moran and Executive Director Brent Wilkes. They're not in it for the hard work of, were it not for the hard work of LULAC over the past 85 years, our community would not be where it is today. So thank you so much for your incredible work and dedication. Yes, give them a big round of applause. So what you've just seen is Los Jets, a project we're really proud of at New Yorican Productions. Yes, thank you. On the surface, it's the story of an underdog soccer team that at first no one believes in, who go on to become champions. But underneath, it's about struggle. The struggle of these boys to make a name for themselves, to educate themselves, and to be seen as a vital part of this community, who contributes something great to this country: hope, a sense of pride, and a way of bringing people together. It's about towns and places that are changing in America right before our eyes, and puts a face and story to a lot of the current issues that are occurring in our country. It's the human story behind the political conversation. There's a real sense of family here. And I gotta say, I was reminded right before I came out, your family's out there. That's your family out there. I was like, trust me, I know. And being in this room makes me feel so empowered. Being a member of the Latino community gives me strength, a strength I draw from the cultural ties of my family. I know you all understand. It's just that's something that we all have in common. So when I think of ways that I can lift up my community, make us more empowered, I'm going to do it in the best way I know how, by making sure that our stories get heard. Because I'm a singer, I'm an actress, and that means I tell stories for a living. Yes, and I'm Boricua, that's true. I'm not a politician, nor do I dictate policy or tell others what their views should be. But sometimes when we look into the face of bigger problems, bringing stories to people may not seem as important, but when it comes to finding common ground on issues that affect everyone, telling stories in the media and on television is the single most important thing we can do to touch hearts and minds. And of course, that's where any positive change begins. One of the reasons I'm excited today about introducing Mrs. Obama is because we're passionate about some of the same things: children, health, education. Our Lopez Family Foundation is focusing on some of the same issues that Let's Move tackles: children's health and obesity. Very important. And she's recently launched the Reach Higher initiative to inspire young people to take charge of their education past high school. Just last week, the First Lady said at a naturalization ceremony for new citizens that immigration is at the heart of how we develop as a nation, and that today, much of our success is because we still very much are a nation of immigrants. And that's what she wanted all of us as Americans to remember. So we're celebrating that today in a big way. Thank you so much for having me. And now it is my honor to introduce you to our keynote speaker. She would probably introduce herself as Sasha and Malia's mom, but we know her as the First Lady of the United States, Mrs. Michelle Obama.